I was just doing a quick little overview of some weight belts I've tried recently. These are all in the $15 to $20 range from Amazon. They're Valeo. One is Valeo, and two are the Harbinger weight belts. And they're all kind of that softer, quick release weight belt that would be good for a mixed workout of weightlifting and other maybe cardio stuff. So the Valeo is the first brand I tried. The reviews seemed a little bit better on Amazon for that one, and I tried the belt itself is very nice. It's a 4-inch belt there. It has it has a plastic buckle. It has a little hook on the end for hanging it on the wall. And then the inside's kind of a brushed lining, and sort of has a foam core in the inside like the one Harbinger does, and then a Velcro quick release here. So you can see it's quite a bit longer than the Harbinger ones, and my sense is it's meant to, the ends are supposed to overlap around the front of you, which makes sense because the Harbinger, which seems like it's supposed to be open in the front, it's a 3-inch section on the where it would be open, but the strap on the Valeo one's only 2 inches, so it seems like that's not meant to be the only thing across your front. But what I ran into is there's actually a pretty short adjustment range on the Valeo. There's a small section that actually overlaps that you can adjust it. So I tried a medium and I tried a large, and one was too small and one was too big, and it just is too narrow of a range for me to find the right size. So I ended up going to the Harbinger, and that's the one I kept. I'll show you. So I would say both brands seem about equal in quality. They both seem pretty decent. So if one brand isn't fitting you, just try the other brand, because the size ranges, they kind of are not exactly the same. So you might fall in the middle of one range, and that would be good, whereas you're on the end of a large belt, for example, on the other brand, and that won't work. So I'll try on the Valeo here to show you. Okay, so this is the Valeo weight belt. This is their 4-inch belt with the foam core, and so it's very, very comfortable belt. But if we can see here, so this section here is about really the only actual overlap. The part you have to adjust. So as you pull it tight, like you would, she's actually only about, it's kind of hard to see, but there's only about an inch there, and I'd like to use that inch up, and then the belt would be maxed out. And I tried the next smaller size, and that didn't overlap at all, so it just had the 2-inch strap across your front, which seemed to kind of defeat the whole purpose of a weight belt for me. So that's the Valeo. One thing I'll say about the Valeo too is the Velcro, the actual Velcro seems stronger on the Valeo, so it seems to actually stick better. Whereas on the Harbinger belts, it's not as sticky, and it sort of feels more like the Velcro stays fastened because of the shear forces, like sliding across the two parts of the Velcro, whereas the Valeo, just when you push it down, it seems to stick. So these are the two Harbinger belts. This one's a 5-inch foam core belt, and this is I think it's called the 3-inch, but it's like a nylon belt. This one feels really cool. It's super sturdy. There's no foam in the middle. It's just a big strap of nylon or whatever. Has a metal buckle there. But what I ran into is the Valeo and the Harbinger, the foam core kind of collapses on the edges to form to your body, and the the nylon one doesn't really collapse at all, which is good, but what I found was it was too big, it was too tall between, the bottom of my ribs and uh, the iliac crest on my pelvis. So as it was okay standing up, but as soon as I went to squat down, it pushed, it bit into my ribs on the top and my pelvis on the bottom. So it was a little too wide. But for somebody else, it might work okay. And then, so this is the one I ended up keeping. This is the Harbinger 5-inch foam core belt. It's got the metal buckle again and the same kind of brushed lining there on the inside. And again, the Velcro doesn't seem quite as strong on this one compared to the Valeo, but it gets the job done. I don't know how long it'll last really, but I'll try it on and we'll see. Okay, so again, this is the Harbinger weight belt, the 5-inch foam core one, and yeah, so again, very comfortable. And so if we can see, this one's designed to where the foam doesn't meet in the middle. There's an open section, but the strap is 3 inches, which is big enough to give you support across the front. And what that does is it gives you a lot more adjustment. So you have basically all that section between the foam part to adjust it. So that's pretty tight, and I still have about 4 inches more to really cinch it down. So just the way I fell in the sizing range, this one felt better for me. It's got a little more room to wiggle, room to work with compared to the Valeo. But either way, like I say, good. I don't think you could go wrong with the Valeo or the Harbinger weight belts if that's the kind of style belt you're looking for. And again, they both run $15 to $20 range on Amazon. Okay, thanks for watching.